Sally up, bring Sally down. Last gun start, gotta tell the ground. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Last gun start, gotta tell the ground. Sally up, bring Sally down. Last gun start, gotta tell the ground. Sally up, bring Sally down. Last gun start, gotta tell the ground. Sally up, bring Sally down.
Billy.
I'm going to your page.
Oh, yeah, you go to my page for the
I'm
comments.
going to your
All right,
page
but
to
I
the
heard a
live.
rumor. Now, on Facebook, I put the phone number.
There it is.
Right. There we are, right?
There we are.
Now, listen to me, Billy.
Yes.
I feel like everybody is in a funk. Last show, we had that new number.
Yes. Yeah, the 358-9458 or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
but
Now we
now-
got a new number.
But now Marco says that 860-613-3031 is back. Is that true? Kirsten, no? No? Well, Marco just told me that. I can't believe it. What number are we using tonight? Kurt, I can't believe this. I talked about the number. So what number are we using? I feel like it's children of a lesser God in there. What's going on with the number?
What's going on?
All right, now let's see if they can listen to me, right? I have slides to talk to you about. All right, I'm going to direct.
Yes.
Is that the number we're using?
That's the old number.
That's the old number.
That doesn't work anymore.
Use the old number.
Does it work? I don't care what number we use, but does it work?
Call. It should work.
We'll call the number.
Someone call it.
All right, guys.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. And you weren't going to come. I got to put up with this.
They're dysfunctional. They
We
truly
got
are.
a call. Let's
Okay.
see who it is. Oh, at this
They hung
point.
up.
They hung up. So I guess the number, wait, Chowderheads.
So it's the 860
613
30
31
860
613
30.
31.
But I guess that's working.
So logically, I said to them, are we using that old number
Yes.
or the new number? And Marco said the new number or
Yes.
the old number. And I guess Marco, they're blinking the phone again. Will you stop?
Now they're trying to cell phones uncommon.
Now,
I don't know. This is that.
I don't even care.
I know we were supposed to have a guest or two tonight, but something happened.
He says it's a real call.
That's a real call. Okay, we'll take it.
Go take it.
Hello, welcome to The Edge.
Use the old number.
What? You could have told. Okay.
It's 860-613-3031. We got it.
But it's a lot. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know what it is? He's getting crazy. All right.
Getting crazy.
Getting
crazy?
Getting crazy.
They're far from.
All right. I got topics in the computer. There are 10 slides. But the first one being about talking about Prince. So let's see if they. We're not going to go there yet, but let's see if they find them. And you're streaming,
Prince?
right? Anybody,
Let me
right?
see.
All right. So we're not going to talk about Prince yet. Not yet. I'm not ready for it.
Prince?
Well, we can't play any Prince music because then we'll get booted off the air because we don't have the rights to Raspberry Beret and those songs.
Raspberry Beret. For some reason, it's not playing.
I don't know.
It says live, but then it's not playing. Oh, there it is.
Here it is. Yeah.
There it is. I'm looking at my phone, so I can tell.
It's the delay.
All right, so it's a delay.
Yeah, just leave it there. All right.
All right, that's fine.
So what's going on? You don't feel good?
I've had a head cold the last couple of days.
Head cold.
I
can't do the show alone. I can't do it.
Tried some hibiscus tea today. We'll see how that works.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. It's tea. It's green tea, hibiscus green tea.
I like green tea.
I tried something different. I just figured something's got to work because everything else I've done has not worked. I drink tons of fluids.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to.
You got a little head cold.
You can hear it.
Neti pot. You got to get the neti pot.
I did.
You did neti pot?
Oh yeah. Got the neti pot. Got the little packets of stuff. You put in there with the distilled water.
Really?
Stir it up.
Nice.
Then,
No.
it is sort of nasty. If you do it, if you tip your head back while it goes down your throat.
Yeah, but
No, as long as it comes out. No, it comes out. It's fine.
No, you came in and you didn't like the set. You can tell me. I won't be hurt.
That's okay.
It's
just different. It's just I got to get used to it.
Well, you got to remember something. I'm trying to make it more compact because we're getting more viewers on Facebook.
Yes, I know.
About it. So, sorry, Comcast people, but we're getting more viewers on Facebook
Than we are on Comcast.
Right, so-
or Frontier.
or Frontier.
Yes.
Nobody can figure out Frontier. It's very simple.
99.
Yeah, go to 99.
And look for Middletown Public Access.
Or Cromwell.
It might say Cromwell.
Cromwell
either
too.
or.
Yeah.
Either or works.
Yeah.
Middlesex County, Northern Middlesex County. That
Right,
works.
Right.
So try.
You could watch public access from Simsbury if you want.
Yes,
you really
could watch it from Norfolk.
Right, Norfolk. Yeah.
Norfolk.
Right.
Norfolk.
No,
yeah.
right. So, who's in a better mood tonight? Marco would be our director, and Gary would be our technical director. Who do you think?
Neither nor.
Really?
Nah.
You're using a lot of.
I don't know.
You're using a lot of conjunctions there.
Conjunction.
Coordinating conjunctions. Yeah. Wow.
Conjunction function.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. I don't think they're in bad moods. Now
my.
we get a new phone call. Now, is this from one of the Goombas? No, it's from somebody really nice. Okay, so we got a good phone call coming in.
I hope so.
When they tell me I could take it, I'll take it.
Yeah, because God forbid.
Because I'll never hear the end of it.
What's the difference? We don't screen the calls.
You know what? I'm going to take it anyway.
Take the call.
Hello.
Okay. Hold on, Gil.
How you doing, Gail?
Hi, Gail. Hi,
I'm
Gail.
really good. First of all, I want to thank you for your kindness towards me and PropositionUSA.com.
Always going to be kind to you. You're such a wonderful lady.
The word of the day is relentless, but I have really good news. As you know, I'm on Facebook and I have my PropositionUSA.com
Yep.
website, and the goal is to bring our country back and to help our veterans.
Yep.
And I have 2,000 members, and I have members throughout the country.
Right.
And Monday, May 1st, until the 29th of May, which is Memorial Day,
Yep.
again, we're going to be waving the American flag at 5 o'clock, but I'm very encouraged because on Facebook I'm getting a lot of support.
Well, that's important.
Yes,
and,
you
and
are.
that's where you reach out to people is, Facebook, social media, Twitter, all these other things. That's how you reach out to people.
Right. Hey, Gail, the president spoke 2 hours ago to a veterans group, and he did a great job.
Great. Oh, I know he's rooting for him, and I sure am. And we just want to get the word out because, as you know, if I need help with a computer, I'll ask the second graders. So
Right.
It's the
Absolutely.
one area I need some help in, and I do know that high school kids can do an Instagram, and all they have to do is write PropositionUSA.com, spread the word, and wave the flag. That's all they have to do.
Beautiful.
Yep.
To spread the word about Proposition USA. But as you guys know, it's really crucial because every day 22 veterans commit suicide. 307,000 veterans have died from lack of care. And there's 300,000 homeless veterans.
Well,
That's
that's why I think one of the big things I think that President Trump has talked about is get in where the vets can go if they can't get into a VA, that they can go to another hospital to get the care so they don't have to wait.
Exactly.
And I think that's a great thing.
Which is crucial, absolutely. I feel, as you know, I feel that God wants me to do this, and I'm not giving up. But I feel I've never felt so positive. And like I said, if people could go to your website and if you can just spread the word, and even just for 5 minutes, you don't have to be in the main. You don't have to be in the town green. It can be right in front of your house. But just wave that flag, and I think it's definitely going to go this month. I really do.
Well, I hope so. And we got your PropositionUSA.com up on the screen so people can see it. And we're also telling people about it on Facebook.
And make sure you like us on Facebook.
And like us on Facebook.
Yes,
and
I appreciate that. As I said, you've always been kind to me.
Of course.
And I really feel positive, and we have to help our veterans.
Absolutely.
I agree, 100%.
Yep.
So, well, thank you for letting me share.
Anytime,
and
Gail.
And hope I see you guys soon.
We will see you soon. You take care of yourself, and God bless.
Thanks, Gail.
Night, bye-bye.
Take care, Gail.
All right.
What was that beeping sound?
I think she might have been getting a call.
Oh, she was getting a call.
I don't think we were because there's nothing else lit up over here.
I thought maybe Marco was trying
Now
to
we are getting another phone call.
Oh, maybe it's us. How
Maybe
could
it is.
we have more than one line though? How can it be us?
I don't know.
We actually.
I don't know. Gary's in there. He's confused. No, it's Marco's
That's
confused.
what happens when you pick up the phone before we put it on hold.
Okay.
Okay.
He sounds like Gordon Gecko.
He does.
A little bit.
A little Gordon.
Marco say greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is great.
Don't pick up the phone until we tell you.
You know, people at home, you don't know what we do.
Demented Marco.
Some shows, they actually leave the studio and they go into the break room and they watch Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
And they watch Judge Judy.
Yep.
And they watch Hot Bench.
Yes.
They
Yes.
do.
Well, I mean, it is easy for some shows because you have to do one camera and that's
Right.
basically it.
Well,
Our show, we actually do usually have some guests
no,
and stuff.
and this show's become more complicated because we have the Facebook Live.
Yes.
We have, and you and I write our own content too.
Yes.
The nights you do your show and you write your stuff,
Yep.
I write my stuff.
And I put up
Right.
emails and
Right,
stuff like
it is
that.
what it
Yeah,
is.
we
I'm not
do
saying
stuff.
they do a good job.
No, they do.
Well, they watch a lot of the syndicated shows. They're very much into.
They like syndicated
they
TV.
love the legal shows.
Yes.
They love Judge Stone.
Well, Judge Judy, I mean, that's why she makes, what, $25 million a year or something like that?
More than that, I think.
Yeah,
45
and she
million.
makes something ridiculous amount. So,
All right.
good for her, though.
I like Judge Judy.
I do, too.
Yeah, but
She's
people,
tougher than some of our judges on the Supreme Court, that's for sure.
Yeah, our circuit judges.
Oh,
I wish she was a
jeez.
circuit judge.
Oh, geez, that circuit judge is such a joke. Almost as bad as Gary. I mean, Gary walks in, that's why I said that.
No, a judge, and if Seb's not here, because Seb's an attorney, but you're
Yes.
very well versed at this.
Yeah.
A judge is supposed to be objective to the letter of the law.
Right.
That's what I was always
Right.
under that impression. Whether you're Republican, Democrat,
Right, it doesn't matter. You're supposed to follow
like
the law, the Constitution.
gay,
they
straight.
do not
Right.
make up laws.
Right.
It is Congress that makes laws.
Right, but I think what we're seeing now is a lot of judges. What's that?
A lot of activist judges.
Yeah, especially in their Dems.
Well, and a funny thing is that we get crap for people we put up. I know the last Supreme Court justice that won,
Gorsuch.
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 He got like 53 votes, 54 votes, something like that. A really low amount. But when they had what's her name, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she had 97 votes.
Right.
So here's what I say: the Republicans will pass. The Democrats wish for
Resist.
Right, they will. But the Democrats they resist the whole time, and it's just like it's
Well,
why this country's divided, and it's like the free speech at Berkeley.
We're gonna don't talk.
Okay.
That's number 4. I'm glad you thought about that.
Oh yeah, I thought about that.
Well, that's a big topic. So let's go. Let's start our topics.
Okay, start
Might as
topics.
well.
That's
All
where you got them.
Yeah, that's why you got them. Right. Topic 1.
Yes.
I think about a week and a half ago is the first anniversary of
Yeah.
Prince's death, and since you and I are only on we have 2 shows a month. We didn't talk about it. This is a big topic for me.
Yep.
Prince was huge
Oh gosh.
in the 80s, even in the late 70s. But Prince was iconic. Michael Jackson iconic.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
it
You
was,
saw him in
it was,
concert.
it was, yeah, I did. I got to see him at the Civic Center. He
Right.
was an amazing show. He was
Right.
just incredible show. And he was, the thing is, he was not only a singer, but he could play
Yes.
every
Yeah,
instrument.
yeah.
He was a
Self-taught.
musician. Right,
Yeah.
self-taught.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was just, and he had tons of energy and just, his shows were full of, it was just really a good show. And again, he had tons of talent. He did a lot of writing for other people and stuff.
Right.
And
Yes, he
was
did. Cyndi Lauper being
Cyndi
one of them.
Lauper,
Right.
yep.
Right.
So I mean, it was sad. It was
Very
a
sad.
shock.
Yeah,
It was similar to the shock that I had when Michael died.
Michael Jackson died, I think, in 2009.
Yes.
June,
Yeah.
late June.
Yep.
We were doing fireworks.
Yes.
We were doing fireworks. I was with you when that happened.
Yep.
And then April last year was
Yep.
Prince.
Was Prince.
It was very, very sad because Prince was so talented. I mean, you're that talented?
I mean, he was that talented. I mean, he could dance, he could sing, he could write, he could
act.
play, he could act, he could do
act.
everything. I mean, he really was. He was one of those, just an incredible talent,
Right.
and taken away way too soon.
Unbelievable. Now, what was the final verdict of his death? Opioid?
Yeah, I
Is that
think
what they
that's
say?
what it was. It was, I mean, he only weighed, I think, maybe 115 pounds.
Right.
He was small. He was 5'3".
He's a good athlete, too, yeah.
He was a good athlete, right?
They say he was a good basketball player.
Yeah, 5'3". Like,
Yeah. No, he was. He played in
Curly
Minnesota, right?
yeah, he was up in
Minneapolis.
Minnesota. Yeah. But he was a talented person, and he was a tough loss. I mean, we lose good musicians every year, and you lose good actors every year. I
Right.
mean, it's bound to happen.
But Prince and Michael Jackson were younger.
They were young.
They were
They
young.
were both in their 50s.
Right, that's young.
That's young.
That's-
it really is. I mean, and again, they both died of drugs, which is a real shame.
Right.
And both were, and I think a doctor was with Michael Jackson was his doctor.
Conrad Bain.
Conrad Bain, right. But with him, I think it was a friend who was getting him the drugs.
Prince, you mean?
Prince, yes.
Right.
So I mean, and that's a shame. I mean, it's just again, if he had pain and stuff like that, I just you just wish they would do something else.
Right.
I mean,
A lot of people call it the Elvis syndrome. Who's going to say no?
Right.
You're part of the inner circle.
oh yeah,
Billy,
you're not
go
gonna say
get this.
no.
Billy,
Yeah.
go get that.
Yeah.
He's getting prescriptions from all
Yeah.
these pharmacies around
Yeah.
town.
Oh yeah.
To different names and so forth.
Yeah, and that's the shame. It's just that again, like you said, it's the Elvis syndrome. It's a perfect one, and where Elvis got everything, they got everything, and they end up dying because of it.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, what a loss. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine if like Michael Jackson lived? He was going to do those O2 concerts, and
Yes.
I saw the footage of.
What he had set up, what he was going to do when
This
he was
is
gonna,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome. I mean, the stuff was
He looked
really
good.
And then
He was like back to the 80s a little bit. He was.
yes, he
doing
was
the
going
herky
back to
jerky
the older stuff,
move.
which I really liked.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
could dance. And then his daughter and I saw some stuff on her and her son and his son and stuff.
Sure.
And,
But the brothers are always jealous. And
Well,
from
yeah.
from like the victory tour, we're talking Michael Jackson, not Prince, but
Yeah.
the brothers are always getting jealous.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Watch that, Jermaine.
Tito,
Tito,
Jermaine.
yeah.
Well, Jermaine was
Jackie,
popular too. I mean,
Marlon.
Tito,
Jermaine had some hits.
had some hits in the 70s
Not
and
Tito,
early
I think.
80s. Yeah.
Jermaine had Dynamite
Yep.
and do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But Prince took a lot of people under his coat
Oh, yeah.
to bring them up. Sheena Easton,
Sheila E.
E. I mean, there was just so many people he brought
Vanity.
up. Vanity.
Yeah.
So he
Apollonia, you said, right?
Apollonia, right? I mean, so he
Apollonia.
brought up a lot of people
Right.
to help out their careers, which is great.
Tevin Campbell.
Yes.
Remember Tevin Campbell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good singer. And Prince with Purple Rain. Purple Rain is
Yeah.
such a good movie.
Oh gosh, yes.
Such a good movie.
More Stay in the Time.
More Stay in the Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
doing that thing.
Right.
Nobody wants to see me do that, but no, it's just we've lost some great musicians in the last 10 years. The older you get, you notice that people that you grew up with, some of them are just going away. I mean, not a great person, not a great actress was Erin Moran from
Joni. Yeah.
Joni Loves Chachi, but she died of cancer. They thought it was drugs,
Drug
but
abuse.
she had
She did have an issue with drugs
she
at
did
one
have it,
time.
right. But she had stage 4 cancer.
Oh,
So that's what
yeah.
they declared as her death, that's a shame. And I know that wasn't on your list, but I just wanted
No,
to
it's
throw
fine.
that in there.
She didn't do any of the reunion specials with the Happy Days crew.
No.
She was upset with Henry Winkler. That's what they were saying.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I know that they fought for. There was some they made dolls or something like that. Merchandise, right? They did.
right.
I don't know if she ever got anything from that, but I mean, she was living in a trailer and she got thrown out of it at one time.
Yeah, with her husband. Yeah.
Yeah, so she had a really tough time. I mean, child actors. I mean, you see that all the time. Child actors and actresses who just have a really tough time going to be an adult.
No, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
All right. Want to move on?
Yes.
Number 2. This is right there. The Connecticut Citizen Election Program. Basically, I believe that's the matching fund program.
Yes.
That now, in the current GOP state budget, it's proposed that we would get rid of it.
Right.
And there are a lot of people that saying, and Bill will get your opinion in a second.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that say, why should we, meaning the taxpayer, the citizen, why should we pay money for you to run for local office?
Right.
For example, if Dan Drew, our current mayor of Middletown, if he raises $250, the state will put up $250.
Right.
That's $250,000. So Matt Lesser is against the GOP doing this.
Of course he is, because he wants to run for Secretary of State.
And he would lose money.
And he would lose money. He would have to go out. But listen, let's be honest here. He would go out and he would get his money the old-fashioned Democratic way. They would go to every union and stuff like that. And they
Right.
would tell their constituents they have to give money.
Right.
And that's it. I mean, the Republicans have a tougher job because we don't have
That,
union
we don't have
backing
the
up.
built-in union.
They have a built-in cash flow coming in. The Republicans overall don't have that. And, they say, well, we got millionaires. Well, there's no millionaires in Middletown. I hate to tell you that. And if there is, they're not Republicans.
And Marco doesn't count because he's from Cromwell.
Yes, he's from Cromwell. Yes.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think he's very selfish about this whole thing, because he knows it's going to affect him.
Yeah.
Because
He'll have to actually go out and work to get
for
money.
it, right? Because it's something that he wants to be Secretary of State. If the other, who is it, Merrill?
Yeah, if Denise Merrill steps down.
If Merrill steps down,
Right.
I like how he says it. If she decides to step down, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, what it is part of this is that he's only an exploratory campaign. It's
Right.
like all these people out there are doing
Right,
exploratories.
right.
The Mayor Drew is doing exploratory.
But all the money they raise can be used later for PAC,
Right,
for
can use
PAC.
it later on for PAC
And they can
stuff
push
like
it to
that.
a candidate they hope wins, and hopefully
Yes.
they get a job.
Yes.
It's about them.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, that's why Drew has a PAC. That's why Matt has a PAC. Matt
Right.
PAC.
The Matt PAC, right.
Yep. So
All about him.
it's all about, what they could do for themselves. Hey, listen, I begrudge no one, but here's the one thing I will say about Matt. Matt, you should work in the private sector for a little while. Plain and simple. You should work in the private sector. You've never worked in the private sector, not once in your life.
Or public sector, for that matter.
And well, that's what I'm saying. Public sector, private sector, somewheres. I mean, he's been in public sector. He's been a state rep.
Billy, that's like
That's it.
That's a quarter part-time job.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a part-time job. It's a $30,000.
And I'm sure it's a hard job. I'm
Yeah,
sure it's a
no,
very.
it's a hard job
mean-
when you got them 4 months, but it's not hard the other 8 months.
Right, but when you work, he's not working he's working in a bureaucracy, but a bureaucracy that he votes on.
Right.
Whereas I work in a bureaucracy where I can't get pencils.
You can't get right.
So that's what I'm saying. All that matching funds could be used for education.
Could be used for so
right,
many things. I
right.
mean, our budget's such a disaster.
Right. And
Right
yeah,
now.
that's what I'm. You got one of these guys, Dan Drew, says, "Oh, free college," and then this guy says, "Oh, I'm upset. They're gonna get rid of my matching funds." Boo! And he says in his
Well,
post,
who's got the tougher job? It's got Republicans. I mean, I don't know why he's complaining, because when it comes to raising money, we have a tougher
Well,
time. Plain
because-
and simple. I know I've been doing this for 20 plus years.
Well-
we have a tougher time raising money. We just do.
He made a comment about Roland, saying we're gonna go, if we do this, we go back to the Roland days of raising money. And I'm thinking, I don't get it. What does the Roland have to do with it?
Nothing.
Right, I don't get
It
it.
just he's using that because Roland's been in jail.
'Cause he's
not
in jail.
once, but twice. Right.
So he's in jail.
He's in jail. He's doing his time for the crime he committed.
Right, he's in jail, but the other guy goes to jail, Joe.
And Ganem wants to run for
Joe
governor.
Ganem gets out there, and they think he's got it.
He's got a chance, and he is a convicted
well,
felon.
Who wants matching funds?
Who
by the
wants
way.
matching
Interestingly
funds.
enough,
Of course.
he wants the matching funds.
Of course they do.
By the way, and Connecticut is so hurting for money. Maybe we need to stop this program.
Maybe.
Enough is enough.
And like I said, the toughest people it will be on are those non-incumbents who are
Right.
running for positions,
Right.
and it's
Right.
tough for them to raise the money because, I mean, you need to run a
Well-
good state reparation. You need $25,000.
They could be a little worried because if the state does lay off 4,100 to 4,500 state workers, the union might look at that as a slap in the face, but I doubt it.
No, they'll do what they
still
listen.
bend over.
They did it last time where Malloy. They said, "Well, we're not going to support him," but then they supported him. And well, listen,
Of course.
Republicans, I will admit, they did not do a good job picking their candidate. Foley was, I mean, he's a nice guy,
He came close.
but he had the charisma of the table.
No, I understand that, but his vote totals were not as low as
Oh,
one
no,
may
no, no,
think.
no.
And
I think we
Bridgeport,
had-
he got in trouble in Bridgeport.
Bridgeport,
trouble
New
there.
Haven, Hartford, those cities kill Republicans every time because they're coming out 10, 12 to 1.
Right.
So you have to make it up in all the smaller
Right.
towns and
The urban areas, I guess.
urban area, in the suburbans,
Suburban areas.
and rural. That's where you make it. That's why Trump won, is because he won the suburban and rural.
All the nook and cranny
Yeah,
counties.
he won all those. He didn't win any big cities. He wasn't going to win a big
No,
city.
he knew that. He knew California. He knew. Why go to
He
California?
went to California once, I think.
But why? He knew.
But he knew. I mean, 3 million votes he lost by in California. Well, big deal. I mean, how many people were illegal? At least 800,000 are saying.
So, just talking about Trump for a second.
Yes.
I was just thinking about it. So if the Russians,
Oh,
no, let's talk about this. If the Russians colluded with the Trump campaign,
Yes.
why did Trump lose the popular vote? So they screwed up.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
Well,
You got to think about it that way, right?
It just,
I'm
to
being
me,
farcical, but-
it's just ridiculous. I mean, what they're trying to do, this is all about is delegitimizing
Of course.
Donald Trump. That's what this is all
Right.
about. It's not about anything else. It's about delegitimizing his presidency. And they want to make it tough for him to do anything. I mean, look at the places where he went and spoke. He had thousands of people at these
Oh, yeah.
places. I mean, tens of thousands. Then you went and watched. I watched. What's his name? The vice. He was running.
Pence.
No. Vice president from the Democrats. What's his name? From Virginia.
Tim Kaine.
Tim Kaine. He went to Florida and he had like 30 people there.
No, seriously.
He had 30 people. I looked in the audience. He had 30 people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, even Hillary, they did things to make the crowds look bigger. She had no energy. Or at least Bernie. I will give Bernie this. Bernie ran his own campaign. I don't agree with him on anything. But you know what? I don't agree with him on anything. I mean, of course he got a couple of houses out of the deal, but that's okay. But
He did.
He ran on what he was. His principle was he believed in big government. He believed in big government should help all, and that's what his belief was.
No, huge government.
Yeah,
But
huge.
do me a favor. I'm going to say the number. Could you put the number in your little phone there? Because
Yes.
the people, they don't know. You
Okay.
gotta it's 860-613-3031 because I put the wrong number in.
Oh, okay. So let's do that real quick.
Yeah, 860-613-3031 because the people, I put in the new number when I pre-planned the show.
All right, I put it in.
All right, what are people saying? Any comments?
Okay, I have someone on here who says, Patty Deegan,
Okay.
I can call in with info about the Greater
Yep.
Middletown Relay
Please
vendor.
do.
Please do. And it's 56. Your phone number. Yeah, it's a wrong phone number. That's why I put up the new number. Sorry
just
about
keep
that.
typing it in. 860-613-3031.
So call now if you have any
Yeah.
questions or you want to have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
And like you said,
We got topics, but-
we got tons of stuff going on, but we got Greater Middletown Relay Vendor and Craft Fair on May 6th. Home. Okay, so she's going to call us in hopefully.
Yeah, and she's been
and
on
the
the
wrong
pro-
number because that's the number we had last month.
I try to be logical, Billy Wilson. I try to be logical with these people. So I don't know.
Oh, we got a phone number. I'm going to wait.
Oh,
I'm not touching.
Oh,
I'm not touching anything.
Watch. Now they won't tell us nothing. They won't tell us anything. Watch this.
Okay, so we're going to wait. I'm going to wait till the thing
Watch
stops
Gary's
blinking.
head pop up.
Okay, when Gary's head pops up, we'll know.
Watch this. Watch this. People out there, this is real. We get yelled at. Pick up the phone. Now it's blinking. I think.
Can we pick it up?
Can we pick it up?
Raise your hand.
Yeah, he said yes.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the Edge. I had to think for a second.
Hi, this is Patty calling. How are you?
Good, Patty.
Hi,
How are
Patty.
you? Sorry about the number thing.
That's okay. I just wanted to call in. I'm having issues with my back and couldn't make it down tonight, so
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I figured I would just give you the information and pass it on to your viewers because we're really excited about this upcoming event.
Yes, I think it's a great event, and that's on May 6th,
That's
which is next Sunday, correct?
next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Okay, that's right. Okay, my brain's not working sometimes. But that's a whole nother thing. We won't even go into that.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's down. And can you give the address where it's going to be at, just so
Yeah.
people know?
Absolutely. It's the second annual Vendor Craft Fair,
Yep.
and it's going to be at Union Park
Okay.
on which is Main Street, Middletown, the
Yep.
big, park. And it's going to be from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, rain or shine. And this is the second year that we're having it, and there's over 70 vendors already signed up for this.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're really excited, and the vendor fees basically is what the fundraiser part is, but it's the type of event like the old Hadassah and Junior Women's fairs of
Okay.
years ago. Something for everyone, jewelry, soaps, candles, one-of-a-kind items, woodworking, fiber items, clothing, just
Get the address
something
again.
for everyone. There's going to be a photography booth and food trucks there, and we're hoping for a sunny, wonderful day for it to happen. Parking obviously is an issue.
Right.
So with that, there's going to be free parking at the corporate garage, as
Okay.
well as there will be parking in various areas around the Union Park itself. So
Okay.
we're really excited, and I was hoping to come down, but it just didn't work tonight, so I'm glad that at least I got the correct number to call in and
Yes.
at least pass
Yes.
the information on to the viewers.
Yep, and we have the graphic up. Second annual craft fair. It's the 6th of May at Union Park Plaza, Middletown, Connecticut, 9 to 3.
That is correct. Thank you so much,
No.
and we'll definitely be down probably before the actual relay, which will be in June.
Okay.
And that this year is June 24th and 25th at now the Middletown High School.
Oh, okay.
The new location, but we'll
Okay.
pass that on when we get closer. We've got some time before then.
Sounds
but thank
good.
you for letting me spread the word and pass it on to our viewers. We're really excited, and hopefully we'll get lots of people there and support our local vendors and crafters.
I agree.
Thanks,
Thank you very
Patty.
much for calling in. Thank you. Have a great night. Hope your back feels better.
Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, you are watching the April edition of The Edge. I'm John Pulino. On my right is Billy Wilson. The number is 860-613-31.
613-30-613.
That's 860-30. And we also are on Facebook Live.
Yes, and we have a couple things.
go ahead.
Sal says, "Hi guys,
Hi,
hi
Sal.
Sal."
Sal.
Sean says, "Isn't this the 20th anniversary for the Edge?" It may be. I don't know.
I
I don't know. That would make it back
Yeah.
in 1997.
Maybe.
So I know you started late 90s, early 2000s.
I thought it was 98, but maybe it was 97. I don't know.
So it might be the 20th year, but we're not sure.
I don't know.
Sort of like people who go to their 20th reunion. We're not sure. It's something like that.
It's odd. And now I'm going to think about that all show.
Yeah, because you know what? I'm thinking about it because my show's been on for like 8 years, and your show's been on forever.
But you were also you kind of stemmed out of my show because you started with my show. Yeah.
Right. I actually started with.
You were directing.
I was
but
directing
before that.
I was actually doing Middletown Perspective years back in the early 90s, and I was doing that. I was camera and then director, and then.
How'd you get involved in that?
Politics. I mean, through
I
Steve,
don't know.
through Steve and Joe Millardo.
Oh.
So I got the show involved with that, and then with John Clark.
You did the pumpkin show, right?
I did the pumpkin show a couple times. Did some cameras and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was interesting. I've done a lot of different things, and I like our little shows. I wish it'd get more. I know my show's called a variety hour, and I know lately it's not been much variety.
Well,
and just like The Edge hasn't been as much as it usually is, but that's okay. We've grown.
well, we've grown. Here comes Gary. We've grown, but I got to explain something to the people out there. We're the producers too, and it's hard because a lot of times, like tonight, I had an act.
Right.
But Billy and I also have to plan for a backup act because basically if the backup act is us.
Right.
Right? So
And there's another backup act.
speaking of backup and surprise guest stars.
You're not on camera yet.
We
have
are
to sit next to
joined.
me.
We are joined
Toots.
live. This is a live TV.
Toots, we got a cold because it gets hot in here. There you go.
Councilwoman Deborah
Hey,
Kleckowski
watch it with the
has
bloviating
just
crap.
come on the show.
And that's the perfect slide to put on because when you turn this way to talk to
Right.
us, we will hear
So,
you.
All right.
I have a question for the councilwoman. I mean, she just walked in, and I'm going to nail her with it. I'm going to nail her with this.
Go ahead.
All right, we have 90-inch TVs in the council chambers, but yet we still have the same crappy microphones that we've had since the beginning. Why do we have this crappy mics that are still the same things?
Look, I've been working for 4 years trying to get hearing improvement
No,
for those
wait a
who
minute.
can't
Now
hear.
there are in the back.
Yeah.
There are hearing. There's
Why
no
they-
heads. There's no headsets though.
Why is that?
Because
I'm just saying 4 years. Count
I know.
them. Shh.
I know the
So I will follow up again. So
But we are getting a new person though. I hear possibly.
Jesus.
I
with someone
I
retiring.
was going to say that, but I don't know if that's been
Been announced.
Oh my God.
announced or
can't take
papers have been put in. So and you never know. People say they're retiring.
Yeah, then they don't
Oh.
retire.
And they
yes.
say
A new person, not with us.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
they
just
say, oh wait a minute, I want to go 6 more months
Or another
I
year.
need- Yeah. So
Just
we
to
don't
make Bill
know yet.
Wilson's life difficult.
but we definitely are going to be on that, and I will address that again. I will address that once again
Because that was the
today.
one.
My iPad is in my car.
Well, that's the one thing I did say to Billy Russo. I said, Billy, I said, we need to get new microphones here. And I told him, I said, get the mics that come up like this, so that way people don't have to bend over. They don't have to do anything. And because the mics,
people
if you
are
put
too-
papers on them, they
I
just
know.
don't. They don't realize it. You just don't. You get going with
People
stuff.
are not good, excuse me, about pressing their mics, especially Board of Ed forget.
Oh, geez. I mean,
And some of the people down this side of me, to the right of me, forget. So
yeah, you guys are usually council's very good. P&Z has issues at times, but for the most part,
I
they're
have
pretty
to
good.
text P&Z
Um,
sometimes.
Inland wetlands, they're hit and miss, and the ZBA are the worst. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna address your
Sure.
what is it, ADA earphones, right?
Yes, that's
Yes.
why I did it.
Well, I don't care. I'm gonna address it. I don't care.
What?
I'm gonna address the issue
What?
right now.
He's gonna, yeah. Ah, she's being a Weisenheimer.
You know, Deborah.
Yes, Jonathan.
I don't want a phone call tomorrow that I didn't call you councilwoman. I'll get it too. She'll call
Yes.
you at work.
Yeah,
How
don't-
come you didn't call her councilman?
No.
I'm friends with
Listen,
you.
I've known her too long.
Anyway, all right.
Go
Well,
ahead.
not too long.
No, we can joke about this, but
Yeah.
well, as Billy said, I was told there were some ADA ear
Right.
modification.
Yes.
What do you call
That's
them?
what I've
Devices.
been asking
yeah.
for
So-
because
Devices.
we've had a lot of complaints about people who cannot hear.
Planning and
One
zoning,
person
right?
actually left the state because he couldn't hear.
Well, there you go.
So one day when I was back there, I actually looked for them and I
Yes.
found
Yes, four of them.
Four in the box.
In the
So-
box.
So I do my due diligence. I like to use that word. I learned that for the council.
Yeah.
One of the council members uses due diligence. I went to a certain person that makes a lot of money and works on the council, but she's not a councilwoman. And I said, we have 4. You shouldn't, but I said, we do.
We do.
And she didn't believe me. So I walked out during the meeting. I
Yeah.
went 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
And I said, there are no batteries and you
Right.
you had mentioned earphones.
There's no earphones.
Which,
right.
So
Batteries
basically,
are
go
cake,
buy the batteries,
and
go
go
buy
buy
the batteries
headphones.
and get the headphones. And then Josh, who was working, found 2 more. So now we have 6.
They
And the
don't work.
Well, we don't know this because
We don't know. Right. They could work with batteries. and
batteries, we
headphones.
don't
No,
have
I mean
that.
they're not complete enough to work.
Right.
We
No,
can't-
oh,
they
yeah.
can't be utilized.
No.
right. So the person, rather than focus on the next step, would be let's get some batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Headphones, we'll test them out.
Yes.
Didn't want to hear it. Oh, they shouldn't be in there. What are you doing with them? Like I put them there, you know.
I mean,
Yes.
like maybe they knew they had them all along, but
I
because
don't-
I've been asking
I
for
don't know.
them, because it's like
But
a
see-
Well, I
agenda.
mean, this is the council chamber. So my issue is that the council should be in charge of this,
One with-
not someone else. And if the council lady or councilman
Man.
asked for this, then this should
No,
come
Deborah.
forward.
I, you know what? I'm not really good at doing this kind of stuff, but I wanted to be clear. I have asked for this.
I know you
We
have.
know you have.
You know
We
why?
know that.
Because
And not for
so
not for a
often-
few weeks either, for years.
for years, and so often the other side gets accolades upon accolades, and
You
because we're
think?
yes, and because we're in the minority, you know, it's hard to get things done. So I think it's really important that we start saying, you know what, we do things, and
Yes,
though
but
some of the things, like for me, that I have done are, you know, make life a little bit easier, like parking passes for the job seekers,
Right.
and hopefully these headphones, and just some process things. The senior nutrition meals,
Yes.
nutrition
Well,
meals
that was
we
not
just
that was a big thing.
that was a big thing.
But
We
what-
just fed 42 people. We,
Uh-huh.
you know, we need to do that, and it's reprehensible that we have equipment there sitting dormant, and we have people who can't
But-
hear, and it's a brouhaha about a power
But
struggle.
Well, that's what it
that's
is.
true. But what I don't get, and I'm probably like you a lot, and you as well. If something
the
doesn't
damn job
work,
done.
right? I mean,
Just do it.
exactly.
Just do it. Why complain?
I
Why?
will take care of that tomorrow.
But you know, again, let me say this real quickly though. You shouldn't be the only one taking care of this. This should have been taken care of. Again,
No.
this
Let's
is
be careful, because though somebody from our side of the aisle started it, make no mistake about somebody from the other side of the aisle usurping the whole process and taking
well,
full credit.
We do know that. I do know that too well.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes, but see, people like myself who see all this,
He does.
know where this started from.
I know, and I don't want to,
it's- no, no,
you know,
but
take credit.
You don't
or
want to pat yourself
anybody,
on the back,
Just
but
gotta-
sometimes you deserve it.
It's just
Well,
that
politics is a very selfish business.
Oh my
because
God.
it's.
for
I
some
always
people,
said
for
right.
a lot of people, but not
Because we
everybody.
think the end result is what's important, but what happens is
Mm.
people think that we're just kind of that we lie there uneventful and nothing happens, when that's not true.
No.
It's just that we don't get
Well,
the
there are some
publicity.
people, right? There are some people that rest on their laurels and take credit for everything, and they're so
Done
good
or
at it.
not.
And they're so good at it. They're
Or
very,
people just believe them.
very Shakespearean. Yeah.
Well, some people just believe in that. That's. An
I don't know
issue.
if they believe him. I think it's like hypnosis. They know.
Right.
Some
Yeah,
of them
but
they
they
know.
still go on. But
Because-
anyway, I will take care of it. Anything
Okay.
else?
No, I just.
No. I think
it's.
I am here to solve your problems.
That's why people don't like the show. They don't like the show, and I've heard this from people periodically. Is I don't really appreciate when I hear that. I don't really appreciate that Billy said this or you said this.
Well, you know,
but it's about the issue.
Here's what I will tell them. Pound sand. You don't like what I have to say? Don't turn the channel then. I don't care.
No, but
I have a right to free speech.
No,
Unlike-
it's usually
unlike
local
those
people.
Those poor people at Berkeley. God forbid they have any conservatives come there and speak.
No.
because-
That's terrible.
Oh,
Wait. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Okay, and also the middle school.
Yeah.
I've been to 2 meetings. I just came from one.
Uh-oh.
So
Are they going to now?
what-
Is it what I'm hearing true that they're possibly going to close Kegwin? That's what I've been hearing.
that is not on the debate.
Okay,
Really?
That's one of the things I,
I
have
hope
heard.
Kegwin becomes a alternative school.
Yes, I agree.
Or a prison.
But that
Well, it might
so
become
we
a
have
crooked-
somebody not from America. I forgot where he's from, and he talks about how our schools look like prisons and where's the windows. And we were in McDonald and they had windows, and he was talking
There's some
about
truth to
what's-
that, actually.
Yes, and I thought having somebody who's not from America,
Right.
it's such a different perspective. So it's really great to have somebody there. But the middle school is proposed to be on the same site,
Yep.
either a renovation, which I hope does not happen,
Right.
because that school is sick and it's
Right.
been sick, and we
Are
went
you talking
there.
about the Woodrow Wilson Middle?
Yes,
Or-
on
okay, yeah,
Hunting
yes,
Hill
yes,
Avenue.
yes.
'cause
That's the
I
one they
still
want
go-
to renovate.
Yes.
Renovate or demolish? Demolish.
Or make new
Right.
on the grounds below it, where we had bonfires
Yes.
in the day.
Yeah.
Hey, where I did my graduation, I was.
Where
that's
we
I did-
graduated,
Yep, yep.
or add on to where the auditorium is, it
Yep.
kind of S around because we can't get reimbursements, and there's a lot of legal stuff from the state about reimbursements. So they don't want middle schools to have a auditorium. And
Why?
also a pool and the gym and the small
Well, 'cause it
gym.
was
So
a high
those are
school at
going to
one
be right. So those are going to be separate and kind of gone to the city for recreation, which I think is great.
Okay.
And so that's where we are. And it's
Okay.
going to hopefully council will vote to go to referendum in December, as well as the Board of Ed. And off we go. So I hope people vote yes.
We never should have closed, and we never should have sold the old Woodrow
I
Wilson
said
High
that
School.
today.
The brownstone building is still a great building.
which one is this?
Beautiful.
The one on Hunting 11, right across the street, the old
where I
high
went-
school,
that
where I
was-
went to
that
middle
was-
school.
that
You
was
open
my
those
junior-
windows
That
and
was
it's
my middle
like,
school, yeah.
It's beautiful.
You know-
That's how schools should be.
I never saw inside those apartments. I had
They're
to,
gorgeous.
You can go online
I
and look
bet
at them.
they are.
They're beautiful, and
I-
you can't have candles in there.
No.
That's the one reason why we didn't take one at one time, because couldn't have candles, and my wife likes candles every so often, so they said no candles.
Wait a minute. You didn't move there because you can't have candles?
Well, that and there was a couple other things too.
Really? I gotta know
What's the
this.
cost?
The cost was part of it too, but it's
You
historic.
don't
It's
like
a
Woodrow
beautiful
Wilson,
building.
so
No,
you
I loved it.
Why can't you have candles?
I
They
don't
can say
know.
that?
It's
Well,
just-
I guess if
Yeah,
you're,
they can. Yeah.
well, it ruins the
50
paint.
Shades Grayer thing going on there.
Ooh.
No, just candles. I mean, listen. I
Well, in
like
Bill's
candles.
case, 56 shades.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
my.
53.
All right. On that note, we're going to move on here.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Category 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is more, well, it's more for me and Billy. I mean, you might know too. I don't know.
Of course I know.
Credit card chips.
Yes.
Stupid.
Why?
I don't think it's bad.
What's some people
How
say?
are they even helpful? It takes too long,
No, look at this.
and it doesn't. There's
It's
no.
supposed to be more secure.
I don't. One time I signed more secure. I don't even sign the right name all the time because I sign my married name on my chip. I sign my husband. Yeah, and I'm like,
You signed
oh
my
my
husband's
God.
name. Don't say that.
I'm like, oh, I forgot. I said, oh, it's. I said I signed my married name. Oh, that's okay.
What about Billy's name?
I'll
No,
sign
yeah.
Billy's name.
Yeah.
next
John
time.
Hancock.
John Hancock.
But it's crazy.
Well,
It's not
well,
even.
well, people are upset about these chips because of the surveillance. They think
Right.
that people are watching what they're buying.
Which they probably are.
But credit card.
Credit
but-
card
Your
companies
credit
are
card
watching
does
anyway.
that
They
too.
already
They
know.
know.
I don't-
Trust me. They know.
But now the chip is like, instead of swiping, you put the chip in.
you
and
put the
it
chip
goes,
in and you have
"Bang."
to wait.
It makes a weird noise.
Right.
It takes a long time. Cashiers
But
and
it
stuff don't like
supposedly
it.
is more secure. I don't know if it is. Listen, you
Right.
know what they've got on one thing? You can take your phone and you can go to the bank and you don't even have to use
Look
your
at this, look at
card
this, look
anymore.
at
You go to Wells Fargo, go there and put your thing up like that, boom, scan it.
Oh, I've
and
seen
take
people
money out.
do
Yes,
that.
yes.
I don't
Wait,
like
wait,
that.
what do you do?
You
Well,
can
can
do
take
your
your phone, have an
checks.
app. You can do your check. You can scan your checks and it goes right into the bank.
I don't like that. I don't
That's
get
very
it, and I
nerve-wracking.
don't like it.
But you know,
But that's what we're going towards. We're
Well,
going to go to a
No,
society
we're going to
where
swing the
have
other
you been to
way.
the credit union yet lately? You
Oh,
don't talk to
terrible.
people. You press.
Oh,
you
that's
press the, it's
terrible.
and a man inside his
Right.
screen.
right, and you don't know if he's there, which is even scarier.
Jetsons.
But you know what? That drive-through is packed.
Because they want people.
Because people want
want
people.
people.
And one time the
Yep.
lady came out, and there was like 10, maybe 12
Right.
cars. She goes, I said, I am not going to that virtual thing. This was at the drive-through. Sometimes they have a virtual. So I don't understand. And it's not secure in the sense like, you know, like I just did my first one, picked up the phone.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't like it. And the people are backed up to the door. And there's no people, like I liked knowing.
There's no privacy.
No. And
No,
the
they
guy
also have
behind
a
me was in
rapport.
banking.
Rapport. And like
Yes.
a couple times I put the check in and the check gets, it like gets caught in the machine. They got to send the guy in back, go in the bin and find my check. No, just give me the lady back or the guy back. You know, come on.
You like people like this, and this is an
Well,
issue
well,
on
people-
communicating.
You know
we
what it
don't
is,
know
though? It
nuances
is-
of
it is-
communication.
here's what I will tell you, though. It is not all people. Older people, and I have to say this, we're older people now. Young people don't want to interact with anybody. They're terrible. You see them on phones.
but what
They can sit at the
happens-
same table and they're texting on
And
their
they're
phone.
sociopaths.
across things.
What
Yeah.
happens sociologically, right? It's been proven time and time again. When people don't interact, what happens? You die.
Cuckoo.
Oh, you die. Yeah,
Right.
you have to have
So-
interaction.
When these young people, millennials in the grade and the generation below, aren't interacting, don't know how to shake hands, they date texting. They ask people out. They break up. They're on a date and they're texting. They're not even
Well,
No
communicating.
communication.
I think we're
It's
gonna.
not good for job skills. That's for doggone
but
sure.
It's, I think we're
Some-
going to see some changes. It reminds me,
Ray Bradbury predicted all
Yes.
this. And Fahrenheit 451.
I was just gonna say.
Everything.
really, have you heard about the new resumes? I just did one. I'll have to send it to you. I went to a workshop on infographic resumes.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah.
let
I'll
me
send
see if
it.
I can hit these topics.
Sure. Sorry.
Next one is the one you wanted.
This is the one I've been
four,
dying for.
Berkeley. Ann Coulter. And
Is
quickly,
it snowing?
it's not snowing.
Oh my God! They're just, they're not. They're.
Well,
Here's what
let
they
me,
are.
let me set it up.
Okay, you set
Ann
it up. and then I'll
Coulter
tell you
was
what I
invited
think.
by the Republicans.
Hold on.
Conservative something.
Yeah.
She's a conservative writer.
No, I
yes.
mean the conservative group
invited
her.
her,
Was
right.
it?
Yeah, she was
It's two
invited.
conservative
She was
groups,
invited to talk at Berkeley, and Berkeley had riots about 60 days earlier than that.
For Milo.
And for Milo, yeah, and they trashed Berkeley. $150,000 worth of damage. One person gets arrested. They're wearing masks, which is like, gee, isn't that a terrorist thing going on?
Yeah.
So Ann Coulter was supposed to speak there, and they couldn't guarantee her safety. Now the dean of Berkeley,
Janet Napolitano.
yep, who worked for Obama.
Homeland Security.
Right,
Homeland
but
Security.
she can't protect this
can
one writer.
Wait, she can secure the United States, but you can't secure Berkeley.
Because it's bullshit. It's
You know what it
it's
is?
bullshit. That's
you
what
know
it
what this is? It is anarchy. It is
Fascism.
fascism,
Yeah.
right? Exactly. They are the
modern
far
day.
left, the modern left, far day left are socialist, totalitarian fascists.
the modern
That's
day
what
brown
they are.
shirts. They're the
That's
modern day
exactly
brown
what they
shirts.
are.
That's what they
They
are.
don't want to hear anybody else's.
The whole
if you,
point-
If you speak in step with them, again, this goes back to 1984 too.
Yeah.
And it goes back to where you have to. It's all like think.
Right.
You all have
But
to think
even
the same.
Bill Maher and some of these,
Bill Maher said you're right. He
Yes.
says
even
He said
some of
they're
these
wrong.
real
Who else?
leftists are saying, wait a minute.
Dershowitz said it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dershowitz, I mean, he's moderated a little
Williams.
bit. Juan Williams.
Juan Williams, yeah.
That's ridiculous. And again,
This is very dangerous.
you know what it is?
That's a
This
very
is,
dangerous
but
precedent.
not Howard Dean. Now Howard Dean.
No, he thought it was
he was
great.
crazy.
He's
crazy.
nuts.
Howard Dean said hate speech is not protected by the First Amendment. He's
This is
wrong.
not hate speech.
Of course
She's
not.
not because you don't agree with it doesn't mean it's
She's not hate speech anyway.
No,
if
she
anything,
is a
it was
little
my
bit
opinion.
way to the left for me, but
to
she's
the right. You mean
I mean
way
to the right, but
Yeah.
she wrote 12 bestsellers.
Yes.
I mean, she is authentic.
Yes, she's not just an
But
everyday.
the point is, Berkeley's supposedly the origin of free speech, the
What about
birth of free speech.
educational
50 years ago,
institution?
right? That's what started free speech. Started there 50 years ago, and look what happens now.
But it should be an asterisk. Only if we like what you have
Only
to
if
say.
you like you. And again, those people out there, and I don't even call them snowflakes no more because snowflakes are innocent
And pretty.
These people and pretty. These people are not nice. They're destructive. They hurt people.
My
they're
children
anarchists. They
talk
should be in
about that.
jail.
Like,
They
They
hurt
should be in
people. They
jail.
also go character assassination.
Well,
Sean
that's-
Hannity is suing one of these people.
good.
Yes.
Sean Hannity.
Well, because of what happened with Bill. Bill, listen, I don't know what happened with Bill. And Bill, I'm not saying Bill wasn't old school. Bill O'Reilly.
Right, so there's
And
maybe
there's
some
some
honey
things there.
dear, please get this for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, that kind of thing. And listen,
Well, hot chocolate.
I don't believe that didn't happen. But my belief is that they pushed him. And the lawyer
I wish
for
he
one
had
of the
never
girls.
quit.
You know what the lawyer said? Well, they fired him.
They fired him.
You know what the lawyer said that was
They
going
should
against
never.
him? You know what
No, I
she
agree with
said?
that. I
She
agree.
said that we were trying to get rid of him. We were trying to get rid of him.
Well, a lot of
So
it's
that's what it is.
financial.
They're trying to
Because they're
get rid of all
afraid.
A lot of it's
Right.
financial.
So
and a
what?
lot of it has to do with Rupert Murdoch's
Kids.
daughter-in-law.
Yes.
One of them works for the Clinton Initiative.
Yep.
And he's too dangerous.
Yeah.
So they went after Hannity. Now they went after Waters.
Yeah, Waters.
Which
Because
is
he,
stupid.
Jesse.
because he had a microphone in his hand, and
Yeah, I
and
know,
he
I
made
know.
some kind of thing with Ivanka. I said, really? I
But
said,
first of all, it makes that shows you how crazy they are because
Yeah.
he's always been pro-Trump. Now all of a sudden he's going to make a sexual innuendo with Ivanka Trump. Absolutely, I saw
Who
it.
did, was it a sexual
No,
innuendo?
I don't think so.
Oh.
no.
Well, anything could be a sexual innuendo, for God's
Oh my
sake.
gosh,
The
yes.
interpretation is
But,
so.
but if
That's
they're-
the problem.
But if they're trying character assassination, Sean Hannity, I mean,
Well, Sean Hannity's
the
fighting
first
back.
20
He
minutes of the
says,
You
show,
should.
he's hired 11 lawyers.
Yeah,
He's not
I mean-
playing games.
And I'm surprised that Bill O'Reilly didn't fight back. And shame on Fox.
Well, he is fighting back
Yeah,
on
but
his
they let him go,
podcast. But
you know.
they let him go because here's the other part. They let him go because he just signed $25 million contract.
Right.
And they figured they didn't want to pay for it because they were losing advertising.
I doubt
He was
that.
still number one, but you know what's
Still
going to
number one, big time.
happen? I'm going to tell you right now.
Not one like this, Jonathan. One
What?
by oodles.
Yes.
But I'm going to tell you
More
something.
than double with the other two places.
I wouldn't be surprised in the next 6 months that you'll see him on One American News or one of those things.
Yep.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I actually like One American News. I
I
watched it
don't
the
know
other
what
night.
that is. You know what, though? Everybody who is falsely accuses, whether, God forbid, it's rape or these
Right.
kinds of things, they need to be arrested
I
because
agree.
this is
I
really
agree. I
bad
agree.
for women. And also,
Yeah.
like in divorce cases,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know
I
if you see
agree.
on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting,
Because-
I have some families in real trouble. Some the guys, some the girls is kind of weird. But anybody who does that or makes these accusations absolutely needs to be
I agree,
arrested.
because
You destroy the family,
it's
too.
all-
You
You know?
destroy the other people in the family. If you have kids and stuff, it just kills them. I mean,
Right.
it really does. It
Because
just drags them into a bad thing.
we don't talk about children. Like it's not about
It's a
the
modern day
kids.
McCarthyism. It's modern day
No doubt
McCarthyism.
about it.
And I don't want to.
I
I don't want to
believe
get into
that.
it, but
The way we
I
were,
know
baby.
somebody that was
The way
accused. I
we
know somebody was
were.
accused of sexual harassment, and they were wrong. And
Yes.
you know who I'm
Well,
talking
look at-
about. You know who I'm talking about.
Well, look at Duke. Look at Duke lacrosse team.
Yeah.
Oh, right. They were.
They got dragged through the mud, and they were treated like
and that woman
villains.
should have been arrested.
She should have been. Of
course,
I think,
you can't-
I think she was
you-
sued, but she had nothing
No,
to
she.
sue.
Right.
Well,
So
a
what?
civil suit.
Civil
I mean,
suit,
It
but
should be a
she
But she
criminal.
doesn't own anything.
No, it should be a criminal suit.
She's a
But-
prostitute.
Absolutely.
but-
She should have been. Right.
No, I agree. All right, now next topic. We're going to do speed round now. 5.
Okay, we got 10
This is a
minutes
quick
left.
one.
Okay.
Number 5. Topic 5. That's not what I wanted. But topic
okay.
6. Go 6.
Okay,
That's an old one.
that's retirement. It's old
Yeah,
one.
okay, Daniel Craig. They say he's going to do James Bond 25. What do you think, Billy?
I don't think he's going to do it.
You don't think so? What do you think?
I'm not a James Bond fan.
Okay.
I don't.
But he will not be speaking at Berkeley.
No, he won't be speaking to Berkeley, and if he did, he'd probably let him speak because he's Bond.
Okay.
James Bond.
All right, next one. Next one. All right, El Chapo.
I love it.
I like it too.
Oh, that is really good.
El
is
Chapo
really
is
good.
worth $14
Somebody-
billion.
Yeah.
And you know who said that? It was Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz.
No, it was somebody in his office.
Right,
and he
right.
gave kudos to that
Yes, he
person.
did. Yes, he did. Oh, you saw the show too.
Yes,
then,
I did.
With Tucker. Was
Yeah,
it
I'm
Tucker?
not a fan of Tucker
Oh, I
anymore.
like Tucker. Oh, I like Tucker.
I'm surprised.
I like Tucker. Tucker.
But why, ever
I
since he
liked
did-
him initially, but
With the
now
bow
I
tie?
think he's kind
You
of
like the bow-
whiny.
No bow tie. No bow tie.
But whiny? You think
You know, like he is so partisan. He doesn't give, and I don't know. I just think he's.
Well, I
kinda
liked when he did
sass.
to that guy from Colby yesterday. Colby, assistant professor, came on.
Yes,
basically
I
said
thought it
in
was
free
good.
speech. I said, "What the heck? This guy's like, you don't believe in free speech? What do you?"
But I wish them all well. I think this shakeup has been good for people's careers and
Yeah.
bad for others.
But back to El
And
Chapo.
Dana Farina she's a star. She's just.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
She's
You're
just
talking about the five.
elegant.
Talking about
the
Yes,
five, right.
but I mean she's just elegant.
Yeah,
And
I like her.
That's a good show.
It is.
That's kind of like.
I don't like the nighttime 9 version, but it's all
I
right.
do.
It's 9.
You know what's better for them?
Well, it's
that
more-
now
I like
they're-
it a lot. I'd rather watch it at night.
Well, I like
Nobody's
Jesse being on
home
there.
after-
I like who's on there. I like the people who are
Greg
on there.
Gutschall's
Jesse, look,
I love-
he's really come up. I mean,
like-
he started one way.
Started with Bill O'Reilly, just doing those goofy things. And
Yeah,
pointing
you
out the
have to
idiots of
wonder
the world.
how
I used to
he
work in the
even got-
mailroom, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Did
But,
he?
yeah, I think so.
Good for him.
But anyways-
it just shows about ambition. Okay.
El
next.
Chapo. El Chapo. Let's see if we can, God forbid, stay with the topic.
Yes.
El Chapo was the big Mexican cartel drug lord.
Yep.
He's worth allegedly $14 billion. And the word on the street around Washington and some of the programs I watch is that if he gets, if he's convicted,
Yes. We're going to grab
we're going
grab
to use
all
his
his-
money.
Yep.
Because by law, you can do that with drug dealers.
Yep.
And you
Because
can use
can't
it.
profit.
'Cause
Yeah,
you can't
can't
profit.
profit, so you can build a wall with
You
it.
can build a wall. You
you
can use it for drones, whatever.
Here's what I'd like to see them do. I would like to see them reinforce some of the walls, but I would like to see them put more electronic things on the thing where they can nail people that
But
way.
also, what's it called when people sit on your land and they don't own it? Oh my God, it's just like
Squatters.
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 One of
Marco's a squatter.
my business partner was telling me right here in Haddam, they had, I don't know, 35 acres. Somebody squatted, built something.
Really?
And yes, right here. And they lost. The
Squatters'
family
rights.
lost.
Squatters' rights, yeah.
And how crazy
That's why we
is
never
that?
left Comcast, because we squat.
We squat. That's right. We
We
have a show always. They
Not
can't
supposed
get
to
rid of
be
us.
here.
Then we
They
need to
can't
get rid of that
us.
law.
All right.
I agree with that one.
El
That's a good
Chapo,
one. El
help you pay for the wall. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's a logical thing to do, Ted
Yes.
Cruz. And Ted Cruz, you're not the Zodiac Killer.
No.
Okay, moving on to the next one.
8.
Twin Peaks season 3. Anybody excited about that?
I'm
I'm
not,
very
I
excited.
haven't seen
25
Twin Peaks.
years since the last one.
25 years since the last season.
Bill can't even remember 25 minutes ago.
Okay.
Oh, tell me about it. You
All right,
walked in
this-
sometime, right?
All right, this is bigger. This is bigger than.
Wait,
Tax-
isn't that,
Doesn't
the,
Dave-
isn't that the wrong number?
No, don't start with that.
No,
Don't,
doesn't David
What?
Lynch look like he's 105 now?
yeah, he does. No, that's the right number.
Now what's the right number?
Don't
again?
worry about it. We had a big fight about that before the show
Yes,
started.
it used to be the I
Marco
know,
came
please,
out
358,
and he
9563
me.
or whatever. Now it's the
All right,
Posted,
wait.
okay.
I'm going to set up the next one. This is bigger than. This is the biggest issue going. Next slide, please. McDonald's is getting rid of the high C.
Oh, no
Oh,
fooling.
too much sugar.
Oh,
Oh, no,
McDonald's.
my wife was tea.
McDonald's.
She says high C.
Why?
That's her favorite
McDonald's.
drink. She loves high C. It's the only thing she
No.
drinks there. That
No,
or tea.
why?
Trump.
They're why they get rid of it. They're
Trump.
bringing in some kind of Starburst
Oh,
flavored tropical,
Sprite. Sprite
sweet
tropical.
sugary shit. Oh,
Oh!
This
they're
is
moving us to 10
cable.
o'clock. We're moving this to 10 o'clock. My fault. I've been sick. I can't blame it on sick. Sugar honey iced tea. Doggone it.
Yeah, but you know what? McDonald's, look at me, McDonald's.
That's so stupid.
You need to.
No, they're failing. You can't even get napkins. Once again,
Yes.
they took the napkins
They
away.
did on South Main Street though.
Yeah, and the hamburgers are like,
Although-
tiny.
The new quarter pounders.
I have to
which
disagree
is
with
supposed
you.
to be
No,
a
the-
new all beef patty. I know the hamburgers are
McDonald's
tiny.
had a good. They had a good
their
quarterly
french fries.
review because they introduced all-day breakfast.
I
and
love
different
that.
Big Macs.
That's better than anything.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola did horrible, but McDonald's did really well this
Very
quarter.
smart all-day breakfast.
You know what I wish
Yeah.
they would do though? I wish they would get do the Coke machine where you could pick and put flavors in and stuff, and you could pick a Diet Coke, you could pick a root beer, pick any of these different
You're talking
flavors,
about- yeah,
and
the-
you could add flavors to it.
the
That
fountain,
is
maybe,
with
the
fountain
fountain.
drinks. I love those.
Burger King has that.
But you
You know
can
who else
do
does
that.
that too? No, you
Burger
you
King.
can mix them if you want, like Sprite,
Yeah.
and you don't.
No,
They actually
no.
can mix it
They have,
flavors like cherry Coke, vanilla Coke.
They have 700
Oh,
flavors.
yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. But I like that. In the movie theater,
Well, look,
I
I'm
will
having lemon and lime.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I will tell you, for people out there, and not that I'm a big supporter, but I am. Metro Movies in Middletown is getting new seats, but on top of it, they may be getting that same soda thing, where they're going to get
Wait,
the
who
soda.
told you
making
that they are?
I hope they still have $5 Tuesday.
They're going to keep the $5 Tuesday. They are getting new seats, though, because I think that's
People
been
can't afford to go to the movies. I go to the movies, it's like $75.
What is 75? What are you buying?
a
A
lot because
lobster?
the kids.
No, I mean for the kids. So
All right,
each gets a small bag of popcorn.
Let's talk
All right,
about
go
that.
ahead.
You got you and Tom, right?
Who?
Your
Who?
husband.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't go. No, it's just
Okay,
her
so
and
it's
the
just you.
kids.
Okay. So
No, the family. So you get
That's
Okay,
four
four,
people.
that's
four
four.
people, and you
If-
get 2 popcorns.
No, wait a minute. That's what the
Why
problem.
don't you get one big
You
large
get one big one.
and then you get a refill.
I know.
Refills.
I
don't care if they're
we have
twins.
to be more efficacious in our
And you,
money
can get the, you know what you
spending.
can do? You can get the little trays. They'll give you a little tray. You
Yeah.
can share the popcorn that way with
on.
the kids.
Well, the kids
Oh.
now
You
sit
gotta start
away
thinking
from
it.
us.
And you stick peppermint patties on your pants. That's what I do.
I can't even comment on that, even though I want to. It would be really
I can say
good.
that on TV. I can.
He likes it to meet the balls. I don't know.
No, you
Just
stick.
call me Patty, baby.
Right.
Oh,
Oh my God! You don't.
God.
You all sneak food into the movies, people out there. Yes, you
right,
do.
but sometimes we can't do that.
You
Like,
can't
sometimes-
sneak in popcorn. You can't sneak
no,
in
because
popcorn.
it's a spur of the moment
Wear
thing.
trench coats and stuff.
No, I mean it's just we didn't
listen,
have
they might nail
time.
you for something else.
I mean, we just didn't.
Drive
have
up with a
time.
white van with the stretch.
But it's just an
Go to Walgreens.
movie popcorn is an experience. Okay,
It is.
You're on 9 and you have like
One more.
just- Trump tax cut.
All right, this guy Trump, our president, he wants to cut.
10, 25, 35. Boom.
Well,
You
tell us
get rid of
more.
it.
And
There's seven-
the first 24,000 not
yeah,
taxed.
non-married
tax.
couple.
And here's the other thing too, is that if you are a business, a small business, your tax will go
Yeah.
from where it is now, way up here, 35,
Yeah.
down to 15.
Yeah, and a guy-
which will make a big difference to small business.
And your
Well, that's good for you.
Now you won't have as many tax write-offs. You'll still have charities in your house, but you're going to get rid of a lot of the other tax
I
write-offs.
do think though that they should not get rid of the child deduction for like the daycare and that, because this is killing people.
Well,
People are
daycare is
spending
expensive.
$25,000. That's why I was home.
There was a
It's a cost of a job.
Now you have to daycare is you. No, the kids are in school, and then they're getting older
Yeah, but
too.
you're
which
still
is,
home. You
still
have
have to be
the
home, right.
bus, and now they might be in Meriden, so it's a whole new thing.
there was just to digress a tiny bit, there was a guy on Brad Davis today. Called up. He owns a garage in Southington. He was ecstatic about this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make a little more money. I make a little bit of money now. I got 3 kids. And then another guy called, and another guy called.
Yeah.
So people are very
The
excited
small
about this.
businesses, but
Yeah.
here's the problem. In Connecticut,
Excuse me,
it is, we are
Miss.
taxed so much in Connecticut. God bless you.
Excuse me.
Now they're talking about bringing new sales tax
They
to
have sneezing tax.
6.99.
Sneezing tax.
Why not just do 7? Why piddle around and not just go 7? They go
No,
6.99.
how about cut spending? Let's
Oh,
cut from the
please.
governor's office down.
We got 1 minute left.
Marco says 1
all
minute.
these commissioners. What about people and their pensions? There's a person, Ulachek,
Yeah.
$400,000 a year Connecticut state pension.
Well-
no, you can't do anything about these contracts.
No. But you
Get
can
out
do
of the
something-
business. Do your own 401k and your
Well, that's
own
what
stuff.
it should have been done a long
Yeah.
time ago. But the problem is
They
we
get
have
paid
They
a lot of
won't.
money.
They won't let you.
We have 2 professors who were retired. To throw this out real quick. They're both making over $300,000 a year, and you know what? You know what they were teaching? They were teaching one class at the end.
What
and
am
they
I
were making
doing
it
wrong?
$500,000. I don't know. You're doing something wrong.
I pulled my money out of the
Elizabeth
state.
Warren was making
Elizabeth Warren.
$600,000.
All right, well, all right, that's
class.
it.
All right.
Show's over.
We're done.
Yeah, what a show.
Have a great day.
Have a good weekend.
Billy, I was not late. I was on time. The boss, please. You're only the boss in your own mind there.
right.
Gary's truly the
We'll
boss.
see a Billy show soon. and
Next Friday. My show's next Friday, so be back in the square. Tomorrow night is the big celebration for Janice and Annabelle, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. Listen, you guys have a great night. Take care and stay out of trouble, and don't beat your wives.